Right, so I want to quickly talk about this story here, not because I care about Boris Johnson's ass or the fact someone crashed into it, but because the police have decided no offence was committed despite a car being in someone's front garden having knocked down a wall, a hedge and a tree. How you can crash your car into someone's garden and not be done for driving without due care and attention is beyond me, but the Met Police have decided no offence was actually committed. I guess the driver had not misgendered someone on Twitter this week, so their crime wasn't worth the Met's time, because we know this knee-bending woke joke police force prefers arresting women for misgendering cretins on Twitter than it does actual criminals. I mean, the fact the article states that this ass has been targeted by protesters in recent weeks obviously looks a bit fishy when a car ends up ploughing through the front garden. But in all honesty, Diane Abbott could have literally got out the car and the old bill would have still said no offence committed, because remember, many of these coppers fully support the same Labour Party who called for them to be defunded in 2020, virtue signalling to BLM. I would say you couldn't make it up, or you couldn't have done 10 years ago, because these days they seem to make it up on a daily bloody basis. Now yes, it could well be a legit accident and all of that, but I struggle to see how you can crash into a wall, destroy a hedge and a tree while not being done for some sort of driving offence at the end of the day. Though give it a week and maybe the media might say it was a Russian hit job looking for Boris Johnson, but with recession biting hard in Russia, Putin could only afford to send a hitman he hired from the local pub. At this point it really wouldn't surprise me if they did say that. But you know what, guys, for now I'm going to leave it there. It was just a short one to point out the stupidity of what the old bill are doing here. To me, the old bill doing nothing is more suspect than the driver crashing into the gaff, but maybe that's just me. Either way, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you ain't already, and check out my website that's linked in the video description.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.